Today's reminder is that God breaks your heart again and again and again until it stays open. And I like to use this disclaimer because I think that it just makes everything make more sense. That God doesn't have to be a religious God, even in the most complete atheistic sense. You can just say the world breaks your heart open again and again until it stays open. Because regardless of who's the one breaking your heart, or what is breaking your heart, it will keep getting broken until it stays open. And this is a pretty perfect one for me the past few days, as they always are. They always come on the perfect day and the perfect time. Because that's what I have been feeling like lately. Heartbreak isn't just in a romantic sense, of course. Heartbreak is just a change, a drastic change from your heart's natural rhythm. It gets used to a certain beat, a certain rhythm. And when that is drastically changed, something is taken, something is given too much of, there's a severance, there's a breaking, there's a skip in the beat, and it hurts. It can really be anything. It can be your safety taking a turn, for example. You feel safe in your home or where you've ended up, and something has come in to alter or change that safety in some way, even if it is reconcilable. It could be the death of somebody, it could be the loss of a job. It could be your favorite tree getting cut down, or even just your favorite product not being at the store anymore. Somebody that you love going through a hard time. The leaves changing colors. Any of these things can break your heart, cause a severance somewhere inside of you. And it hurts to keep your heart always open. But that's only because that's not the truth for you yet. Once it is actually the truth, that you are just an open space for anything to happen in, with, throughout, then all things just pour through you instead of having anywhere to get stuck inside of, like a heart that's not totally open. The more cracks that are made, the more easy it is for life to pour through you. If it was closed, and anything that wells up inside of there just gets stuck, stagnant. It's painful. It's much more painful than being open at the end of the day. It's hard to go through the process of breaking your heart again and again. But once you're through it, that changes everything. Then you're no longer riding the wave, but you are the wave. You're just an ocean of malleable water that all things can flow through without tension. You still get to experience it all. You still get all the fish and the debris and the scuba divers and the love and the whales and the carcasses. But they no longer get stuck anywhere inside of you. They just move steady, riding along the currents or dissolving at the bottom of the sea, spreading nutrients to all around it. And you're just there, moving as you do. You act, but you don't react. The ocean acts, right? It's always moving. It's always in flow. But the ocean does not react to anything. It has no need for reaction. It is a flow. Things happen in the ocean, through the ocean, as the ocean. But she doesn't inspect the sunken ships. Her whole body moves through the sunken ship as an action. But there's no need to hold on to it, to make sure its treasures are sealed. If the treasures get sealed on their own accord, then that's what happens. But it wasn't her doing. She crushes things with her weight, but not out of malice, just out of her nature. It moves, she moves. Action is still happening. But she's completely open to the flow of her life. She breathes with the tide and the moon and the storms, and finds herself much more alive. than if she were ice.